Morning everyone. I got up this morning and I decided to pull just 3 cards for the overall vibe for today, and we got the Tower in reverse, the 9 of Cups in reverse, Justice card, and on the bottom of the pack the overall vibe is the 3 of Swords. Now this 3 of Swords in reverse talks about it can talk about healing, but it also talks about kind of pure intentions, the healing through pure intentions. So this is unmask yourself, move in a very deliberate way and an authentic way. And it also talks about there being no pain, no gain. And I do feel a little bit like this weekend we've had Mars is moving out of Gemini into Cancer. So that comes with some difficulties, possibly with communication issues that we've been experiencing as a result of Mars being in Gemini. But I do feel like moving into Cancer, this could be some more kind of passive-aggressive, quiet forms of communication issues that we could see issues with friends coming up. So you may see that over the next few months. But this weekend definitely feels like there may be some tough conversations had to be had. I know in my life, if I'm avoiding tough conversations with people, it kind of puts a block up between them and us. And so if there's an issue, the most important thing to do is just to speak your truth. And I feel like this is what the overall vibe of this reading for this morning is. Now we have the Tower in reverse here. And this talks about kind of like a need to start again. And with the other cards here, the 9 of Cups and the Justice card here, it does feel a little bit as if there's something that we've created in our lives that maybe isn't quite balanced, maybe isn't quite where it should be. This Justice card over here for number 11 talks about balance, it talks about equality, it talks about equilibrium, it talks about creating things that are just as they should be, in effect. Now, the fact that we start off here with the Tower card in reverse, this is that something you've been doing, you haven't been doing it in the way you should be doing it. Now, we've got the 9 of Cups here in reverse as well. And 9 of Cups is normally my wish card, happiness, joy, and all that sort of thing. This in reverse talks a little bit about conceitedness, smugness, and complacency. I feel it a little bit here with this Tower card and with this 9 of Cups in reverse. And, well, with all of the cards really here, I feel as if you've kind of gotten yourself into some stagnant behaviour where it's almost like you're coasting a little bit, where everything's going to be okay. And I feel like this is relationship-wise and business-wise. I'm fully aware I'm going to be putting my own projections onto this, which is perhaps where I've become to coast a little bit. I've kind of gotten a little bit comfortable in a relationship, a friendship that I'm having, and then I've kind of started to coast a little bit in regards to kind of business and stuff, feeling a little bit burnt out and stuff. So I do feel a little bit like this is a bit of a heads up warning for this weekend for you to pull yourselves out of that, certainly for me to pull myself out of that, get back to the grindstone, as it were, that we need to restart again, okay, because otherwise I feel like this will create a Tower card because perhaps, we're not actually doing what we said we were going to be doing, and I don't really want the Tower coming back into my life at this current moment in time. So I do feel like it's a bit of a warning, a bit of a time to shake things up, not to be so complacent. Certainly with this this 9 of Cups in reverse, it warns against kind of feeling like, oh, I'm good, it'll be good, like kind of maybe not putting the work in the way that you should put your work in. Recognizing, though, with this, it doesn't mean that we have to fall into all these kind of like hustle culture and stuff as well. I feel like it's asking you to sit within your divine feminine of receptivity, but also move a little bit into that masculine energy here as well, to be processing and progressing on your your goals, your targets and stuff, and recognizing that there is no gain without some pain. So if you're doing a pain avoidance thing because you're trying to avoid difficult conversations, or you're trying to avoid actually having to sit down and do the work that you need to do, it's not going to work. It isn't going to work, guys. So now is the time we need to move to a little bit more action-based before we lose all this momentum and we end up with an upright 3 of Swords or an upright 3 or an outright Tower there. Okay, guys? Anyway, I pulled these cards for me for the weekend. If it resonates with you, feel free to take it as well. I love you. Bye.